The Chicago Bears are on the road for Monday Night Football in Pittsburgh, where they draw a Steelers squad that's heating back up.
In traffic, he's taken down.
That's 3 straight wins for Pittsburgh, their latest a defensive masterpiece. TJ Watt in particular was everywhere, both in the backfield
And again, Mayfield runs into TJ Watt.
as well as down the field to make a huge fumble recovery late in the game.
And he lost the ball at the end. Oh my goodness. And who else but TJ Watt has the football in his hands?
Forgive Watt if he has a little drool on him when he lines up against the Bears this week. 4 more sacks taken last week,
Fields under pressure, down he goes!
and Fields has met Fields face-to-face 4 times in each of the last 3 games.
No real window, right? They closed that down fast.
Mixed in with all those sacks last week was Fields' best game so far, one that saw him use his legs way more, including one run that we can stamp with signature play.
He's just saying, I'm the best athlete on the field.
Fields, the passer, wasn't bad, still not many yards, and his yards per attempt was under 7 again, but was solid enough executing the Bears' game plan, and his TD throw was a great example of what he's capable of on the move.
Looking for the end zone, diving attempt by the tight end, Jesse James!
The Pittsburgh pass defense he faces didn't allow Baker Mayfield to throw any TDs last week, held him to 225 yards, a sub-90 rating.
Bringing it up from Pickens. And he times it perfectly.
Really, the Steelers' rush defense will play a more prominent role in this game. Chicago is a run-first team, and normally Fields doesn't lead the way for them the way he did against the 49ers.
On that boot, he's got plenty of space. Look at the speed of Justin Fields.
Lately, it's been Khalil Herbert, though he barely made it past the 3-yard per carry mark against San Francisco.
Herbert trying to stretch it. There is Bosa.
But Herbert has been effective overall since taking over for David Montgomery.
Khalil Herbert said, I'm gonna take this, and I'm taking it and running with it.
Pittsburgh was solid against Nick Chubb last week, though.
Job is shut down. He didn't even get back to the line.
And for the year, they've been in that not great but not terrible area.
That was a big-time play, getting him behind the chain.
The Bears' rush defense, on the other hand, was pretty rough against the 49ers. Elijah Mitchell ran roughshod over them,
He finds an alley, and there he goes.
and they're now allowing over 4.5 yards per pop for the season.
Slipping through tacklers and spinning to a first down.
So they better be ready for a large serving of Najee Harris.
Wow, what a touchdown dive that is.
Harris put up 91 yards against the Browns, another game under 4 a carry though. But Steelers fans, like Bears fans, will always remind you about their O-line when you bring up Harris's efficiency. Touché, I say.
The Najee Harris. And Clowney was the guy that was in the backfield.
But this should also be a game that sees plenty of Big Ben throwing the ball. Over 260 yards last week, TD, no interceptions, rating close to 100.
Wow, what a big-time throw. It's 4th down. It was good defense. I was shocked.
Chicago, meantime, allowed Jimmy Garoppolo to throw for over 320 yards, 11.5 yards per attempt, rating over 100.
50-yard connection to Deebo Samuel.
They don't have Khalil Mack, and without him last week, a team that had the most in the league couldn't get even one.
Chicago decides to only rush 3. He's got all the time in the world.
The Bears need to get on the right road quick. They seem to be following Michael Scott's GPS right now. Pittsburgh, they aren't heading into any lakes. They're heading their way back up the standings. Will their climb continue? Let us know in the comments section. Here's our picks on the screen. The machine knows.